Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be reacting to a video called Rondo Daszyńskiego. I have no idea how that's pronounced. The point is, underground pass and the Warsaw hub, modern infrastructure in Warsaw. No idea what this means. Rondo Daszyńskiego. I have no idea what that could be. It's a technology center. I know it says underground pass actually. So who knows? It looks very modern and sleek. I did not know that there was stuff like this in Poland, but in Warsaw specifically. But I'm excited. So let's check it out and comment, like, and subscribe. Oh, it's quite. This is a modern part of town, I think. It looks so new. Is this a shopping center? This is Shop Hub. Oh my god, okay, yeah, this is very skyscrapers, big, modern, sleek. I don't know why I thought, well, yeah, obviously other parts of Poland are probably more vintage looking. Hub Warsaw. Okay, I think it's a shopping center. Oh, okay. was not expecting this. That is a very interesting roof. I wonder if it serves another purpose. It's just decorative, or does it actually serve another purpose? So is this their version of a shopping mall? Maybe? I actually didn't take a look. I want to know what shops there are if this is a shopping center. Although this part's a little strange, right? This is a shopping center? Are you going to the basement? What?
No.
It's sort of those stations, or there are trains here. As Penn Station, you have shops, but you also have trains. Is this one of those cases? Oh, a Biedronka. Isn't that a supermarket? I love the beetle. Does that mean it's a beetle? Biedronka? Salad story. It's a very nice place. I love the mirror. Everything's a little, yeah, beehive-like. I can't explain it any other way, but I think I'm inside a spaceship that's also sort of, they have the bee. I'm gonna, it's kind of weird, but it is kind of space looking, and with the bees and stuff. The bees. It's a beehive, right? Like, I'm not crazy. But everything's so enclosed. I know what it is. There's no windows. And this is why I think I'm inside a spaceship. It's the whole combination of something that's very sleek and very modern. And also, there's all that white and there's no windows. And I think also I don't know, sort of the vents and stuff. I don't know. I think I'm in a spaceship. It's kind of strange, but yeah, that's the vibes that I'm getting. I think because I'm used to malls and shopping centers, well, no, so shopping centers are, if they are like this without windows, I just think they're different. I can't explain it, but they don't have all these designs. Because probably they're older. All those shops look so interesting. I kind of want to stop there. I'm gonna have some coffee, I don't know, what is it? Okay, what is this part? It's very airport-like. Oh, I love all the windows. Again, the beehive with glass to the left. Oh, everything's like this. Actually, maybe play, life, work, food, people, shop. Yeah, it's just a center. It's a hub. That's why it's called a hub, right? Makes sense. Yeah, you have everything here. Wait, why are there... Oh, the different colors mean obviously different things, but what is this? Am I hearing trains? This is a train, right? It's a train station too. Oh, this part already... This is very different. I like that we're... The other part was more shopping like, I don't know, more modern, more sleek, and this part is a little bit more, I feel I'm entering another section of this hub, which I like because it's reflected in the decor and the architecture. Yeah, what's to the left? Is this some kind of airport? What is this? It's not an airport. I didn't see any planes, and they're in the middle of the city. But what is this place? Must be trains, right? Oh my god, I'm so excited. What's it gonna look like once it goes around that corner? Oh, it's stairs. Oh, he's turning back around. Okay, but what is it? Is this the end? It's over, and you have to walk. You go. You stop being underground. You go to the surface again. Do they have a map? Do they have a map because it's a train station, or do they have a map just because, I don't know, for whatever? It's hey, here's a map in case you get lost. Yeah, this is definitely a train station. Oh, it's a subway. Oh, I can't believe it took me so long to find this out. I feel kind of silly. Oh my god, yes, it was a subway. And I was thinking it was a train station. No, it's a subway. Duh. Now all the lines make sense. Because they had different colored sort of lines with some numbers. Makes sense. They were the train lines. Oh, this is very... first of all, I have to say this subway looks incredibly sleek, looks very modern, looks very pretty. It doesn't look, because there are some subways that look a little not that pretty. Let's just I'll just say that this one's very nice. Oh my god, even the trains are so nice. Oh my god, not everyone can say this. All the trains are so modern. I love the red, I love the yellow, because obviously I think probably the line is the red and yellow one. This is so nice. Oh, and they have all the murals there. It's very pretty. I really like it. Oh, it's words. I thought it was a mural. Oh, it says Rondo Daszyńskiego, however that's pronounced. Wow, okay. Very, very fast. I was not expecting a train so soon. Okay, sure. That's how they do it in Poland. I love this. It seems very efficient. This seems like it's working perfectly. Even I love the design of all the columns and the seats are there. I really like it. It's very, I don't know, it looks modern, I think. I just like it. And also it's round. I think most of the time they're sort of, when you get those columns, they're sort of square. I don't know, maybe I'm off actually. But I don't know why you have it. I think I'm trying to remember other subway stations, and I think they're sort of square. All the columns are square, they're not round. Another train. Oh, and this is the same one that was, earlier on the first train. It was this. How long did it take for another one to arrive? 1 minute? What? That's insane. Okay, this is the most efficient subway ever. This is crazy, actually. Not even in the most efficient. Okay, yeah, was wild. I think not even in the most efficient sort of places that I can think of. Do you have this? It's what? Seriously, it took what? 2 minutes? Less than a minute. The fact that it arrived in less than 5 minutes, I think that's already incredible. Because I think as a general rule, obviously this is not the case, but I think, if you miss a train, which obviously it sucks, it happens, you're going down the stairs, the escalator, and then you see the train pass you by, and it's, I almost, I missed it by 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and it sucks. But then, I think when everything works incredibly, I would assume, well, I'm gonna have to wait 5 minutes, But usually it's more, I think it's more like 10, maybe 10 if you're unlucky, because sometimes they have delays. But I think in the best possible sort of outcome is I'm gonna have to wait around 5 minutes. Let's round up a number. It's 5. In this case, no, it's not even 5 minutes. It was literally less than 2 minutes. This seems incredibly efficient. I don't think I've ever seen a subway that's that efficient. Especially I think when it comes to subways, not trains, because I know some countries do the arrival and departure times are more of a suggestion and not an actual, this is not a set number. But when it comes to the subway, I think it's just usual that obviously the trains are not going to arrive when they say they're going to arrive, or they have delays. It's normal that you're going to have to wait again around 5 to 10 minutes. But no, this was incredible. This was amazing. I didn't know. I know that people always talk about public transportation in Poland, but I had no idea it was that good. This amazed me in a really good way. As in, okay, who cares? Sometimes again when you have to run because, oh no, I'm missing my train. Sometimes there's a worst part when you're listening, you're going down and you're listening to the train, the train tracks, and then I have to run, I'm going to catch my train. And then again, sometimes you're a little bit unlucky, you don't get there. But no, in this case, it's who cares? And I don't have to run. I know that another one's going to be here in 2 minutes, so who cares? I absolutely love that. I want to know how much it costs. Obviously, they have the pass. I assume they probably have a monthly pass, for not visitors, but residents that live there. But I want to know how much it costs, just because this, again, it seems so incredibly well maintained and efficient that, okay, well, I guess they pay with their taxes, right? I think that's usually how it goes. But it's probably one part that is subsidized, and the other, obviously, you pay with the ticket and stuff. Well, the card, not the ticket, with the entrance fee. But I want to know how much it costs for just one way or 2 ways, or do you have a weekly pass, a monthly pass, and how much it costs. Actually, I want to know if this is cheap or if it's a little bit on the steep side. I think either if it is a little bit, it's not that cheap, who cares? This works perfectly. So I think it's worth every single penny. And I would assume also this also connects with the buses, I would assume, and sometimes either with trains, I don't know, but maybe that's usually the case. Sometimes they also connect with, the train lines if you want to go sort of in the outskirts or to another city, and obviously buses as well, because sometimes again you want to go to a place where there's not a subway or whatever. Sometimes whatever reason you want to take the bus, who cares? But yeah, I want to know how much it costs, because this looks incredible. And also I think the decor was incredibly nice. Everything was sparkling clean. The floors were so clean. Everything looked pretty. Everything, obviously the lights were on. It looks well lit. Again, sometimes you can say, oh, but a subway, that's sort of the normal, the baseline for a subway station. Not necessarily. I mean, there are some subway stations that are not, again, they're not they're not as nice as this one. And not even just the decor. Again, everything looks so clean. I keep insisting on the clean, which again may sound weird, but a lot of subway stations, all over the world, are a little bit, they're dirty. They're quite a little, maybe not to the level of being disgusting, but they're dirty. There's rats and stuff. So I didn't saw any rats, which I think, wow, incredible. Yeah, no rats. So I love that. And as well as for the Rondo, whatever that name's pronounced, I love the hub. I think it's similar, and I mentioned this, I think it's similar to Penn Station, in the sense that, you have shops and you have stuff, because some stations are like this, in which you have restaurants, you have shops, you can get clothes, you can get a lot of things. They even had a supermarket, which I'm pretty sure that was supermarket. And then, you have obviously, the subway as well. I would love to live, if I lived in Poland, I would love to live nearby this, just so I have an excuse to use this every single day. I have an excuse to visit the shops, to visit the restaurants. It's nice looking. I think I would love to live around here, just so I can have the excuse to, I have to go to the hub every single day, because it's really nice looking. I also want to know, when was this built, because it looks very modern. And again, I know that, I'm pretty sure, I never keep them straight. I think Warsaw is the one that was destroyed during the war, or maybe it was the other, it was Krakow. I can never remember. I get them confused all the time. But however it is, I think, if it looks very modern. So I have two things. If it was the one that was destroyed, incredible that they managed to do, I don't know, just the city looks as if nothing had happened. And obviously, well, yeah, it happened a really long time ago. But still, that level of destruction, and you have to rebuild things from scratch. I mean, that's not easy. So it's incredible that they managed to do this. And if it wasn't the one that was destroyed, I think this still takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort, because if the town was old, well, yeah, we have to build something that's modern to to a specific sort of 20 and 21st century tastes. So I really like it. I'm wondering how much it took, how long it took them to build this, but I love that design. And I want to know what's up with the beehives. Are there beehives? Because then I was thinking maybe it's not beehives. I don't know why. I seriously think you're inside a beehive, you're inside a train station, a space station. I don't know, because everything's so white and with very well lit, no windows, you're sort of enclosed in the space. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a spaceship. But also, the beehives, maybe they're not beehives, and it has something to do with science, the molecules and stuff, whatever, the ones, yeah, these are the compounds. So maybe it's a chemical thing and not a beehive thing like I was expecting. But yeah, I love it, and if I ever go to Poland, I absolutely will go there, because yeah, I'm gonna have to schedule my visit, as I don't know, I'm gonna spend the whole day there, because I think there's a lot of things to explore there that look very fun. But that was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.